You should get ready to dance to the beat and sing with your heart, as Sing might come in with another sequel. After Sing 2, fans on social media want hashtag Sing 3 to get more of the group's story. Will Illumination Entertainment give us that joy? I'm here to tell you just that. From the awesome creators of the villainous and comical Despicable Me and the sneaky secret life of pets, this animation gives us an intense singing competition featuring animals from everywhere with amazing talent.
Oh my gosh, look at her.
Sing features the life of humanoid animals with different problems in their life. Buster Moon, a koala, wants to save the once shining theater, and he does so by hosting a singing contest. However, $100 as cash prize turns into a $100,000 misprint and is spread throughout the city. An accident was caused by Buster's secretary, Miss Kroll. 5 characters see this as an opportunity to prove their worth, to show they're more than a housewife, that they can sing for a career, to get out of their shell, and more. Buster doesn't notice this ditzy mistake and is only completely ecstatic when a humongous amount of people come lining up on his theater's front door. Buster could see it, his dad being happy for him. Still, he didn't realize the mistake and simply thought that these animals were just excited to sing and support his contest. The contest is a go, and these animals got amazing singing voices ranging from pop, classic, opera, rock, and more. With smooth singing voices and jamming music, your head goes bop to the beat. The contest went amazing, and Buster Moon chose his contestants for the competition. The white egotistical Mice Mike gets a definite solo with that luring voice. Porcupine Ash loses her partner as Buster sees more potential in her and gives her a solo act. Mama Pig Rosita gets the jumpy Jubilee Gunter as her singing and dancing partner in the contest. An aspiring singer gorilla, Johnny, manages to swipe a win against the long-necked giraffe singer and takes part in the contest. The young, shy elephant Mina Interfere loses her chance to sing, but manages to get the role of assistant for Buster Moon.
I'll give you 3 weeks to get this show up and running.
I won't let you down, sir.
Better not, or I'll throw you off the roof.
All should have been well and good, practice goes smoothly, and everyone starts to improve in talent and skill. But then Buster realizes his mistake, and the egotistical Mike causes the revelation of Buster's lie, and the destruction of his beloved theater. The show can never go on at this point, but it did. All the contest participants, except the little mouse, grouped together to make sure the show must go on. And a huge success at that. Everyone sang from the bottom of their hearts and showed the world that they were meant to be singers, that their voices meant something. Thanks to the rich opera singer, Miss Nana Noodleman, the destroyed theater became new again and people started to come by and support the singing troupe. The first movie received much love that no longer than 5 years later, Sing 2 in 2021 enters the scene with the same beloved characters. The same story takes place, but now the group goes for the big guns, a national singing competition, a chance to sing at the big stage and show everyone that they're more than their small-town theater. However, reality is much harsher than before. The excitement got to me. The Wolf director Jimmy Crystal is searching for talent that gives a cha-ching effect, and Buster Moon's theater group just isn't it.
There he is. Clay Calloway?
Go away!
Don't you miss the music? You just need to play again.
No!
Until Buster Moon gives a promise of Clay Calloway's return, a promise that would end with Buster's life. A swipe to the neck, Jimmy Crystal was serious in his threats. Buster Moon now has to direct a larger studio than before, and our beloved singers have to deal with new things that force them out of their comfort zones. Mina has to kiss another singer for the show, but how can she kiss someone when she's never done it before? Johnny has to learn how to dance and sing at the same time, and with a mentor that bites him in the neck, metaphorically speaking, every time. Will his confidence allow him? And the main character of the show, Rosita, realizes her fear of heights and gets replaced by Jimmy Crystal's daughter, Portia. Will she overcome her fears and take back her spot? While all this is happening, Miss Crawley goes off country in search of Clay Calloway to convince him to sing in their show. Except, she gets scared off and returns back to the hotel in tatters. Buster Moon has no choice but to go there himself with Ash and puts Miss Crawley in charge. Absolutely hilarious as Miss Crawley takes her new role seriously and is seen giving direct orders that were just out of nowhere, different from her usual character in the first movie. Buster Moon only manages to bring back Clay Calloway when Ash opens his heart to her and they share a bond. So now they must go back for the show.
I have climbed.
The exciting tidbit is just about to start when Jimmy Crystal cancels Buster Moon from performing in his show. The director finds out that he had been lied to and was gonna make sure that Buster would regret ever tricking him. Buster manages to escape with his life, and he and his gang flee away from the hotel.
I have run through the field.
But the thing is, how can they show the whole world that they weren't just a small-town theater troupe if they ran? So off they got back to the stadium, managed to get behind Jimmy Crystal's back, and announced the show is about to start for free. They did the show spectacularly, and the audience loved every bit of it, especially when Craig Holloway came out to sing. Jimmy Crystal tries to save face, but the troupe runs away and embarrasses him on stage. The ending gives us that the troupe now continues on to show their talents and story worldwide. With that ending, Sing fans are immediate to tweet for #Sing3 and are interested in knowing if Illumination Studio is gonna give us a third movie. It's still early to say, but here's some of the latest news on it.
I hope
My
so.
dream is that there's a Sing 3. I would say
With Sing 2 getting over $400 million in the box office, while Illumination Studio knows that with Sing 3, Sing fans will definitely go and watch it. Sing 3 is not yet confirmed, but the voice of Buster Moon, Matthew McConaughey, is just ready to take his role once more. So Sing 3 is definitely hanging on a fine thread, and we'll most likely get an announcement soon, as it took Sing 2 a full year after Sing 1 for its production.
Shot at being a star on my stage.
With how the previous movies went, Sing 3 is expected to go down the same type of storyline, or maybe a chance for Buster Moon to finally give us his singing voice and dance move. This was hinted by the voice actor Matthew McConaughey in one of his interviews. He hinted about Buster Moon and how the koala did not have the elements of singing, dancing, or anything remotely musical. Maybe Sing 3, but it wasn't in this one, and a lot of people have been saying that, and I'm like, that's right. Buster Moon should sing, whistle, a ditty, hum, dance, something. Oh, that'd be super fun. That could be it. Bring it up to the director, I'm with you. You hear that, Garth? He told Cinema Blend. A definite hit, probably, but Sing 3 is definitely in the minds of the crew members. Maybe in hiding, we definitely hope for the returns of the new characters, Portia and Nushi, and fans are interested in some redemption arc for Jimmy Crystal. It's a story worth expanding in for sure. If Sing 3 comes around the corner, the return of our beloved characters Johnny, Ash, Mina, Rosita, Gunther, and Miss Crawley should be there to set the scene. With how big and positive the reviews are on Sing 2, the production has many reasons to signal for Sing 3. Busting into the beat with a click on that like button and subscribe button for our latest news, and stay up to date when Sing 3 finally jumps down on us to jam, so that notification bell should definitely be turned on.